came from, like, as you can imagine watching this on stage, like feeling like you're too much, you know? Like people are like, oh my God, what? You know, like, and I bet that there are a lot of poets in this audience that can relate to that feeling of being too much. So that's what this is about. I am sitting across from feelings again, and she is painfully unpredictable. Hardens like New Mexican rain after a drought, not enough water to cleanse the surface. Her heart swings, wringing out the muck and the dirt, and she runs it underwater. Its red ooze, like a new tattoo, slips in the folds of her fingers.
I am sitting across from feelings again.
She is painfully unpredictable.
Her grisly hands claw about my thoughts, tearing a hole in the map of my mind. She shapeshifts, sleek and seductive, prowling on her quiet paws. I wait for her to pounce. But this cage around my chest restrains my desire, but then Raven starts beating her wild wings and pecking holes in between my ribs with magnetic precision, and I can't seem to escape the monsoon pulsating through my pelvis whenever these feelings come around.
Feelings reminds me that we were told at a young age that we didn't need our mothers, that birds could survive in cages, hippos in a pool of snot and snow cones, and she would use this zoo analogy like it's something we could understand. Says we were asked to suppress her using drugs, and she talks sticky sheets and sea foam. Feeling says she's tired of only being free in the dark.
So by the light of the day, I cross my legs real tight like a lady should. High collar with tight buttons, hair pinned back. Yet nature is still tattooed on the nape of my neck, and I still can't escape that monsoon pulsating through my pelvis whenever feelings come around.
So why can't we own loving ourselves?
Like lips to ice cubes on a cold summer day.
Too hot to fight it.
Too hot to separate wind from bare skin.
Why can't we own loving ourselves?
Like lips to ice cubes on a cold summer day.
Too hot to fight it.
Too hot to separate wind from bare skin.
Our own shark music running rampant in tear ducts moistens our face with water we finally dreamt we would taste.
So why can't we own loving ourselves the way men have permission to follow those silver dewdrops sliding down my chest and spread open wide past the boundaries of expectation, where rain can leak pleasure and soften the knotted cords in the back of my throat and open to the sounds of feelings strumming on that which contains the members of his body.
Feelings granted permission to use her taste buds as the bed for pleasure, to dissolve what is left of her lead body onto the roof of our mouths. She reignites a 4,000-year-old desire to feel love,
to be heard,
to seek understanding in the depths of her soreness,
to know that every human face is looking for its own reflection.
and we will naturally gravitate to the way she moves the compass in our blood, and we will learn to forgive her
when she is too much,
too unruly, even for the zoo.